Good morning. Happy Monday. It's currently 6:17 a.m. on a Monday morning. I just finished up my cup of French vanilla chai. And as you can see, I already have my face done. Let me go ahead and run down what I have on. For my primers, I use the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. This is one of my favorites, but I probably won't repurchase it just because I have so many that do similar things. But I really do enjoy this Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. Then I went in with a little bit of my Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot just for some extra oil control and mattification since, I have these super long days that I work during this time of year. So I just put a little bit of that in my T-zone just to make sure my oil stays under control. For foundation, I mixed the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation in the shade Cacao with the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. And I'm loving the way that these two look together. It looks really, 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 really good. And they both have a very similar undertone to them. So they pair really well. So this is the first time I've done this combo, but I love it. In the Bobbi Brown, I have the shade 8.25 Cool Walnut, which is too light for me now. And this one is a little bit too deep. So that's why I'm mixing it with all my foundations, basically. That's what I have on for foundation. For powder, the first powder I went in with is the Coty Airspun powder in the shade Suntan. This is their deepest shade that they have. You see it's kind of a pinky peachy tone. And I used a damp Morphe sponge to apply that just to get it everywhere. I really like the way my skin is looking. I also feel like applying my powders with a damp sponge helps prevent my under eyes from getting too dry. And I just like the way it feels, like the moisture of the sponge. When it's damp, it feels good on your face, feels good on your skin. It's like cooling. Love that. And then I went in with a little bit of the Becca Multitasking Perfecting Powder in dark golden just to blur. So the powder, I let it sit for a little bit too long, so to kind of blur the lines of the translucent powder to make sure everything was nice and seamless and connected. So I use this to, I guess, further set my face. Then I went in to highlight with the Midnight Masquerade palette from PUR. This came in the Boxycharm for the month of October. And I used the shade Twilight to highlight. This lightest shade in here. Oops, I just poked it. This shade right there, it's really light, but it's like one of those white golds kind of. I just swatched that on my hand, as you can see. A little bit goes a long way. It's really pretty. I think it looks good on my skin tone, even though it is a lighter highlight, but it is very gold based, so I don't think it looks crazy or wild or too bright. Then for my brows, I use my Wet n Wild retractable eyeliner pencil. I did not set them today. I also did more of like an arch brow, which is how my brows are more naturally shaped. So they came out way better today than they did yesterday. And it was much easier to do them because I wasn't trying to make them too thick or too like curved on the ends because the tails are super thin. So I just really went with what I really have, which made it a lot easier. So now we're going to jump into eyes. I want to use this palette. I watched Sandra Deluxe's like olive green look yesterday, and she used the Desi and Katie Friendcation palette, which I will do an olive green look using that palette in that shade Dirty Money. But this palette, which smells delicious, also has a beautiful olive green shade called Mask Off right there that I want to put on my lids today. And this is going to be a super simple look. I'm probably just going to use that shade and this brown called Sneak Peek. So this is going to be like a 2 eyeshadow look. Nothing too wild, too crazy. We're actually going to start with the lid color, which again is going to be this beautiful olive green called Mask Off. And I'm going to use my finger and apply that to my lids. That is so pretty. And I'm using the mirror and the palette. Wow, that's gorgeous. And I'm just rubbing this over my entire eyelid. That is so pretty. I have no idea what I'm going to wear to school today. I just knew I wanted to wear this green eyeshadow. It is really pretty. It's got a nice sparkle to it in the light. Ugh, gorgeous. And green is my favorite color, so. It's only 6:22, 6:23 now, so I'm doing good on time. I need to figure out, am I going to order a pizza to the school for lunch? Or am I going to go get a salad real quick before I go to school? Thankfully, I actually stayed up kind of, well, not late, but I decided to, like, even though I was really tired and all, I was like, let me get done with my plans for 3rd through 5th grade. Like, let me create the activity that we're going to do, which was we're reviewing for our test. Well, I say our test. They are going to review for their test on Hispanic Heritage Month because today is the last day of Hispanic Heritage Month. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month to all the people that, that applies to, that have Hispanic heritage, Hispanic and Latin heritage. And so we're reviewing for the test by playing a Jeopardy game. So online, there's places where you can like create. They already have a template, and you just fill in the information that you want, like the questions and the answers. And you can choose how many teams you're going to have and everything. It basically formulates it for you online, and it's free. And it's really, really easy. So I did that last night. I just buckled down and was like, let me just stay up and do this now. And I've already started to plan the stuff I'm doing with preschool through 2nd grade for this week. I'm going to take this Alamar flat brush just to get closer to my inner corner with this green shade. So it's like I don't have that much planning to do when I get to school, which means I don't have to leave as early, which means I have time to put on eyeshadow today, which means I also have time to go pick up lunch if I want to before I go to school. So I don't have to order something to the schoolhouse. I'm also going to take this shade into my inner corner. Like I said, this is going to be a super easy 2 eyeshadow look. So with this brush, I'm taking this into the inner corner as well. And on my lower lash line, kind of halfway across. Still using the little brush. But yeah, I'm really happy with how I managed my time yesterday. The exhibit was amazing with Daniel. Like, I'm really glad that I went. If it comes to your city, forced from home, don't mind the bleach spots on my sweatshirt. If that exhibit comes to your city, it's called Force from Home. Go check it out. Now I'm taking the matte brown sneak peek, and I'm going to start to place this into the crease to blend out the edges of the green we just laid down. Look, we got a whole look with 2 eyeshadows. I'm just gonna really make sure that I kind of build it up right here in the outer corner. Wow. I'm also using it to blend the edges of the green. Super pretty and super simple look. I mean, literally 2 eyeshadows. Nola June? Where is my dog? All right. I'm going to take my finger and go in on the lid a little bit more just to make sure that the shade is really popping on my lid, but I'm just keeping it kind of in the center, in the middle part of the lid, because I like how everything's kind of diffused and blended together in the crease. And I don't want to mess that up or go in and blend it again. So I'm just going to add a little bit more on the actual lids. Boom. That is so pretty. kind of like a candy apple is what it's reminding me of, the green and the brown together, a caramel apple. And then I'm wiping off the little flat brush I used. And now we're going to go into that brown shade, Sneak Peek, the matte brown in the palette, this shade. And we're going to put that on the outer half of my lower lash line with this brush. So literally 2 eyeshadows. We have a whole cute look. All you have to do is really just blend them together well, and it looks really cute. I really like the layout of this palette because basically it's made for you to do this with any of the other shimmers you can put on the lid, and then you can use the brown to like have your crease color and deepen up your outer V for a whole look. Like, it doesn't have to be complicated to be cute, to be trendy, because olive green is like a thing right now. We know the greens and the blues have been very popular in palettes as of late. So they kind of set it up to where you can achieve those similar looks with just less steps and less fuss. You don't have to do the most to look like the most. All right, I'm literally loving this look because green is my favorite color. I'm just going to add a little bit more of the brown to this side. Add some more to this side. I'm adding it right in that crease. Blending, blending, blending. Boom. We are done with eyeshadow. Super pretty. And I used 2 shades from this PUR Midnight Masquerade palette. Mask Off is on my lid. That is the beautiful green. And Sneak Peek is in my crease and outer V, and I used In Light as a highlight for my face. It looks really pretty. So now we're just going to add mascara, keeping it very, very simple. Let me just throw some things away. Trying to stay organized. And I've been very much just into lip gloss for the lips, so we're going to do that. I already know the gloss I want to wear. This month's Boxycharm came with a lip product, but I don't really want to use that brand right now. And the color I don't really like, so I'm going to give it away. Where is my new mascara? There it is. I said, where is my new mascara? This also came in this month's Boxycharm. It is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Elastic Stretch Volumizing Mascara in Super Black, like me. So we're going to use that. I have no idea what I'm going to wear with this look. I have an idea of a look I could do. I could wear my olive green pants, which is funny because my bag for school is olive green. I could wear olive green pants and a jean shirt. That would be real cute. That's like one of my go-tos. It's like a colored pant with a jean shirt. That's literally one of my go-to looks. I love the way that combination looks. And it's so easy and simple, but cute. Especially with like some cute shoes, and now that's like feeling fallish, like cute boots, but it's still kind of hot today during the day. In the mornings and the evenings, it feels like fall, but in the middle of the day, it's still hot, like in the 80s right now. So it's not quite like 100% fall, but we're getting there. We have fall temps in the mornings and evenings. Okay, 6:32, I'm doing good on time. I think I'm just gonna go, should I just go get a salad? I kind of don't want, it's like, I don't know what I want to do for lunch. Normally I have leftovers on Mondays, but we went out to Viva Chicken yesterday because Daniel's never been. I want him to try it. And I I didn't have any leftovers. Well, I did. I had a couple pieces of yuca left over, and Daniel had like some French fries left over, but I was just gonna give those to Nola, but I accidentally left them in his car. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably ate it, or his brother ate it. But I didn't have like leftovers for even a meal because the portions there are very reasonable. So they don't like give you, I mean, you can ask for like a bunch of food, but I love the portions that they have there. Like it's perfect. Like I get full eating about 80% of my food, but I just eat the rest because I'm like, why would I save this little bit? I just eat it. But I'm not like too full to where it's like, ugh, I need to just sit down and take a nap and feel like a gluttonous blob. It's not that much. Oh, I'm blocking you guys. I'm putting mascara on my lower lashes. I did get a little bit of mascara on my lid over here, but it's just a little bit. I'm not even going to worry about trying to clean it up because it's not really that noticeable. And on my lips, I'm just going to wear Fenty Gloss Bomb. The original. Ooh. It was a great weekend. Like, I'm very thankful for my weekend. All right, so my eyes are done. Loving this look. Like, it really just brings out my eyes. And with my hair back, it's very complimentary. Like, the makeup and the hair go together. Really bring out my face. Okay, Fenty Gloss Bomb for the lips. Keeping it very simple. Ooh. And this is the look. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm trying to decide, do I want to wear my music note earrings today? As you see, my skin is looking so much better. The texture of my skin is getting better, but I do have a pimple here. And I have one right here. And this one is starting to go away. So I'm getting hormonal breakouts around the mouth. How fun. That's okay, because my period's supposed to be coming this weekend. How delightful. So I'm happy with how the majority of my face looks because I was having some more texture issues, and it's improved a lot since I've been using some new skincare. So yeah, very happy with this look, very happy with my skin right now, very happy with my hair, which is finally dry in this ponytail. It's super soft and moisturized. The curls really defined back here. I put some oil on my scalp today because my scalp just stays itchy. Like, it's a little itchy right now. But we're going to try and keep the ponytail. I would love to keep this ponytail until, like, honestly, like Thursday. And then maybe after Thursday afternoon, I can wash my hair again. Or Friday morning, I can wash it. I don't know. I don't really want to redo my hair, though, anytime soon, because this is basically a protective style if you think about it. So, yep, this is the end of the video. I'm going to stop ranting. And I need to get dressed and go figure out what I'm going to do. If I'm going to get lunch now or order pizza, I don't know. Again, thank you so much for watching. And let me know what other looks you want to see. And this just goes to show that with 2 eyeshadows, you can really create a beautiful look that You know, it's simple, but not, you know, you can create beautiful looks with 2 eyeshadows. Like, you don't need to do the most. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.